spoilers tease that Esme is having the next stressful thing in her life, but if Esme's recovered her memory, then one of the next haunting things will come. Esme's being announced as having temporary amnesia, and that's making things conditional on facts that are increasingly diminishing their authenticity. But now that Esme is facing the biggest crimes that Heather and Ryan can commit, things are getting even more explosive in terms of identity. But it seems that when everything is still shrouded in mystery, if now Esme herself has not been able to give the exact conditions on what actions she may be taking. But keep in mind that things are still taking on even crazier conditions now, if there's evidence that Esme is not having her dementia conditions. It seems that things are getting more and more explosive now in terms of truth, and that's making things that Esme is clearing up more and more. It should be remembered that Esme has doubts about the conditions Maggie is suffering, and that's causing Esme to need evidence to ensure that it is her own adoptive mother's interests will be guaranteed, when the very conditions that Esme is facing are making all conditions more and more suffocating. Esme is now under pressure from Ryan and Heather, but keep in mind that there's evidence that Esme herself is faking the conditions that she's in to ensure the safety of herself and the child Esme is preparing to give birth to. But remember that for Esme, it's Maggie who is the most influence over her. It seems like things are getting more tense now, if Ryan is officially confirming that Maggie's death and Heather is the one who came up with those crazy conditions. But it seems that just as Esme has given birth in the dark forest and her health conditions are still uncertain, it's one of the unexpected conditions that may be exploding. Now Esme is able to ask for help from Austin to make sure one of the crazy new conditions is possible. As Esme herself has completely removed the conditions for dementia, it's also at that time that Ryan and Heather are being placed in one of the most dangerous conditions ever. Remember that it's Maggie who is important, and the hatred that Esme is holding is more explosive than ever. But it seems that when it is the deadly conditions that Esme is working on that's making Ryan and Heather's escape plan difficult, this is causing Heather to take dangerous actions with Esme, and this is making one of the new bloody acts possible.